Ciao Juventini of the world, welcome back on the channel. My name is Giuseppe, and again, the day before the games, we do is as always, we host an amazing guest, Mo El Tactico. That's how we call him, El Tactico. And today we are here to analyze actually a big game because we will analyze together Milan Juve. Before letting Mo speak, before letting him saying hello to you, guys, tomorrow after the game, during the live, I will do the live extraction of the winner of the amazing t-shirt from Turin Giants. So if you were not able yet, go on my live Q&A with Farad from Turin Giants. Write the code Turin Giants under the video in the comment section because we will do a live extraction and one people will win. So that was it for my announcement. I'm happy for the first time together with Mo to have my new setup behind me. Really happy about that. But let's speak about the game. How are you, Mo?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you, Giuseppe?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy also that since we started, we are always winning. So I'm really
Yes,
happy with that. So let's hope we can continue to win because we have a big game tomorrow. Milan
absolutely.
Juve.
Yes, of course.
Let
Huge.
let me know why it's an important game.
Okay, so obviously, historically, this is one of the biggest games. It's two of the biggest fans in Italy, so there's no discussion there. Everyone is waiting to watch that. But from the league point of view, Juventus, they're ahead by 7 points and 11 points from Inter. But that doesn't mean that they can just relax yet. There is a tough game tomorrow, and even tougher game this weekend against Atalanta. So we have to really, really watch out. We can lose the lead like super fast. So we have to have maximum concentration. For Milan, why is this game very important for Milan? They want to be in Europe. They're only 2 points away from fifth and sixth. So it's a really tough battle there with Roma and Napoli. But at the same time, if you look at 10th, Sassuolo is only 6 points behind Milan. So if they slip up again, that means that they can lose everything.
And they are in a nice positive streak, Milan, and also a lot of confidence after the Lazio game, winning 3-1. Nobody would have thought that, even if we saw that Milan was growing. I knew that Lazio would have difficulties. I was not sure that Milan would have been at that level, so I was quite surprised about that.
Pioli is a good coach. I like him. He's not a coach for a big club, but he's smart. He knows tactics, and he knew exactly how to stop Lazio. And this is why they won without doubt, and Lazio couldn't do anything about it.
Show me the or speak about the expected 11 if you want to.
Yeah, so we had the last minute surprise there by Sky. From yesterday, everyone was predicting the same lineup except for the two big changes, which is Rugani and Higuain coming in. This is what we see there because we know that Dybala and De Ligt cannot play.
Yeah.
And everyone said that Pjanic would be in the middle there. But we have a surprise. They picked Bentancur in the middle, Matuidi on the left, Rabiot on the right, which is really interesting because normally Rabiot is more comfortable on the left.
But
Ramsey is not ready yet, so that's why he didn't put Ramsey.
that's a big change, Mo, having Matuidi on the left and Rabiot on the right. According to you, why did we do that?
Well, we're going to see in the formation of Milan who they're going to be up against. You have two big defensive players, Kessie and Benacer. So these two, they're very physical. They're gonna man mark. So for sure, you need two big guys, two strong guys who can counter that. So Benacer, he's gonna go on Rabiot. Kessie will go on Matuidi. it's going to be a really nice battle in the middle, and it's going to be like that during the whole game. Paqueta will also man mark Bentancur because they know how dangerous he can become.
I think personally that's a really, really, really nice choice from the trainer if he does it like that, because we know that with Sarri we don't know until 1 hour before. But if he does it like that, I think it's really making sense having the two guys that really are really physical and also giving something in support. I really believe that's a really good one. Also, Matuidi on the left will have a lot, of physicality and defensive help also to Danilo, because we don't forget we don't have still Alexandro, and that's a big problem. So I'm convinced about the midfield like that. Unfortunately, Ramsey is not able to play. You said it, so I think it's a right lineup. But I will shoot immediately. My biggest question: we know that Gonzalo Higuain doesn't have the 90 minutes. What when he will go out? What will we do? How will we play?
We're going to play Cristiano Ronaldo, Douglas Costa, Bernardeschi.
You
So
believe
Douglas Costa,
Bernardeschi will finish the game tomorrow?
we don't have any choice. There's no one else on the bench unless if we're winning comfortably, then one of the youngsters could step in. But otherwise,
But
yeah, Bernardeschi will play the 90 minutes.
who's playing then on the as a nine? Will Ronaldo play as a nine with Bernardeschi or Douglas Costa on the left, or
Douglas
who do
Costa.
you see
Douglas Costa
as a falso nueve?
has a false nueve.
I'm really curious. I believe, you know, it would be really easy to have Ronaldo as a striker with the two guys on the wings, because they can cross. Ronaldo can take him with the head. Can be a solution. On the other hand, I'm really curious to see Douglas Costa as a falso nueve. I believe you will explain us why. Yeah?
Yeah, I will. And before going there, there was an episode during the last game between Ronaldo and Sarri when we saw
Yeah.
that Ronaldo was not happy about something. And if you look just after that, Ronaldo was put as number 9, and he was not liking it. So this is also one
Oh,
of the things that
that's a good observation. That's a really good observation, because we didn't spoke about it, but that's a really good one, Mo. I love it. So we all saw Ronaldo that was not happy, was putting his eyes in the air, and we said there is not a real good connection, and there it stopped actually for the people. But what you're saying today, that's a really good observation. Thank you. So show me the strengths of Milan.
absolutely. So we're gonna talk about two different strengths. First, their defense. They have a very good defense, and they're very compact. When we compare to what we discussed last week with Torino, they had a lot of space between their
Yeah.
midfield and their defender. Here, you see they're very close to each other, especially
With Torino, to explain to the people that are watching now, you showed a line, a defensive line, where it was actually really easy with one pass to enter the box. And here, clearly, we see that it's not possible, right?
That's correct. That's correct. Because you have two defensive midfielder that are with the strikers there. They're not letting anything in. And you have even in this case Bonaventura
Yeah.
on top of the triangle there trying to defend as well. So you see it's very compact. So what will happen is they're gonna force the other teams to go on the sides,
Yeah.
uh, and they're gonna provide a cross. But in this case, also you have a lot of people in their box. You have their four defenders: Conti, Kyle, Romagnoli, and Hernandez, plus Benacer and Kessier. So
Yeah.
it's very crowded. It's really tough to break that defense. So you're gonna have to either shoot from far or try to go on the sides.
Then we have another strength.
Correct. So here you have Theo Hernandez. He's going on the left. He's running. Uh, he's trying to, instead of going straight, he went back to the center. Even though there is space, he's looking for Bonaventura there.
Yeah.
And you can see that Bonaventura behind is running there. Rebic, he's trying to create some space from this side. So here you see that Teo Hernandez, he passes the ball to Bonaventura. At the same time, Bonaventura spots an opening, so he sees Rebic also all the way on the top, so he passes the ball there. But it's not over for Hernandez. Hernandez is still running and dragging players with him. So that's
So
open up.
if I interrupt, so
Yeah.
I go quickly through it. Teo Hernandez here is really running. Instead of continuing, he stopped and he go to the center.
Hmm.
Where here we see really the movements of the players, and
Yeah.
then he passes to here Bonaventura, who spots Rebic, but
Yeah.
here Teo Hernandez doesn't stop here because from here he continues all his way until here. Why does he do that?
So he's bringing the defenders away,
Yeah,
which breaks the concentration of the defenders and creating some space for Rebic to shoot. And
great.
here Rebic scores a goal. That's, I believe, this third goal for me.
That's a nice analyze. We have to pay attention to that because when we are playing one on one, man on man, we always have the problem that you follow a player. So I know that defensively, Sare is playing at zone, so that's a big difference. That a certain moment you also leave the player because you have to keep your zone. So I believe keeping our zone will be something really crucial. Question for you:
Hmm.
without the licht, will
Yes.
Rogani be able to play that zone?
Uh,
Because he only played 7 times on, I believe, 41 games this season.
that's my biggest worry. Not only because he played that little, he didn't play at all uh, since we started again. Nothing, like not even 1 minute. And I was expecting probably against Torino, I don't know, Sarri would put him there just to get some legs running. No, he didn't play him at all. So this is my biggest worry for Juventus. Rugani, he's smart, but he's not. He doesn't have a green tie. He's very uh, like lean, I would say. He's not tough.
He's kind.
He's very kind. So that's a problem. That's a
Show me the strengths of Juve. How can we beat that Milan? I want to know how will we beat that Milan?
Okay, so now we said that two things could happen for Juve in order to try and score, which is long shots and centers. But then we know that crosses and long shots doesn't always work with Juventus. So one thing that's really important is to have a skillful player. If you have a skillful player, you can break their defense. They're very young still, so they're not. They don't have that much experience. Here it was the game Juve Milan, in which we won 1-0. So you see Higuain, he passes the ball to Dybala, and Dybala is surrounded. You see how many Milan players are around him, but still,
One, two,
he took the
three,
ball.
four, five, and then you have here a man who is on Douglas Costa and Higuain.
Exactly. So if you go to the next one, you're gonna see they're getting even closer to him, but he managed to dribble. With one dribble, he's able to free himself from the pack. You see, the pack is still behind,
Yeah,
and he shoots and he scores. So this is what we need. We need someone with very skillful, who's very skillful, who can break that defense, be super fast, super quick, and shoot.
I love your analyze and I understand, but tomorrow Dybala is not there.
Tomorrow, Dybala is not there.
So,
Higuain is there.
and you believe Higuain can do the same as a Dybala? That work to actually have all the players surrounding him, and okay, that can happen according to me, but will he be able to do what he did versus Napoli in the second game of the season? I don't
That's
know. I
right
don't
away
know.
the image I got, but yeah, I agree with you. It's gonna be hard. I
It's
don't
gonna
think.
be really hard. Who can do that? Because you said in the beginning of the video Douglas Costa will probably play as a falso nueve. And I believe, I'm in favor of having those two, Bernardeschi, Douglas Costa on the wings with Ronaldo in the center to have those crosses.
Hmm.
But if not, then I'm really curious if Douglas Costa can take that space. And I'm not sorry for sure, but I'm not, I would not be surprised if tomorrow our man Maurizio Sarri start with Douglas Costa as a falso nueve.
Yeah,
To do what you are explaining, why not? And I know he's watching the channel.
I think he's gonna do it second half because he knows Douglas Costa cannot do that for 90 minutes.
True.
So he's gonna keep it like that. Try to break the defense with quick passing between Higuain, Ronaldo, and Bernardeschi, like quick 1-2s. If that doesn't work, then second half Douglas Costa will come and try to pass through the defenders, and he's really good.
Show show me who we have really to pay attention to.
That was a really tough decision because they have a lot of good players. It was between Benacer and Theo Hernandez. Obviously, they have Donnarumma, they have Romagnoli. Uh, the reason why I picked Ismail Benacer is because he's a really good prospect. He's just 22, but everyone is looking at him. He's really good physically, defending. He does really well the man marking. He does short passes. This is the way Milan play, very short passes. So this is the guy we have to look at, and a lot of big clubs are looking at him as well. I know
I thought
City, PSG, and United.
I totally agree with you. I explained it in a previous video when we were talking also about that. I was saying that Benacer was the guy who made actually that Milan was winning versus Inter in the famous 2-0 at halftime and 4-2. From the moment in the second half that Inter blocked him, they were lost. So I think that's really key if we want to make sure that they are not dangerous. We have to pay attention to Benacer, and then we will have to find, like you explained, how to enter or that box or coming from crosses. But then we need someone in the middle. Let's see what will happen there. So thanks, Mo. Are you? And because I love to finish with some predictions, are you confident for tomorrow?
I am confident.
Prediction.
2-1 Juve.
Who scores?
Douglas Costa and Cristiano Ronaldo from a penalty.
From a penalty.
Yeah.
Again. Let's
Again.
hope. Let's hope. I'm still hoping that Rabiot will score. Let's see if Rabiot will still have his hair with his ponytail or lose his hair because Mo is the tactic man. He's El Tactico. He can explain you. My only explanation is who's having the hair or not, shorter or longer, and that's how I actually judge the players. That's it. So let's see if Rabiot will score tomorrow, yes or no. Mo, thank you. I'm really happy that you did again an amazing work, and I really want to emphasize it again because we have so many games at the moment of Juve. Every 3 days we go and then we do those videos, but you also find the time to watch the other one and not only watch them but also to go in detail to see how we can win. So I really appreciate it again. And if I'm not wrong, we are starting working on a special video, huh? Right?
That's correct. Yes.
So the people that were here for 90 minutes with us, stay there, be loyal because we will have a special edition, not about a team, but about a player coming up soon. So thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's speak tomorrow with the news of the days, with a halftime live, and with especially and be there for the post match live because we will do also the live extraction. Ciao, grazie, forza, Juve.
Ciao.